On parade is 21, commanded by Lieutenant Matthew Wedding. The platoon sergeant is Corporal Lee McWilliams. Section commanders are Corporal Kyle Milhausen, Corporal Connor Stanton, Corporal Christopher Weagle, Bombardier Andrew Anderson, and Corporal Lindsay Albion. The parade sergeant will now hand over the parade to the parade commander, Lieutenant Matthew Wedding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand while the Governor-General's banner is marched onto parade. Gentlemen, you are requested to remove your hats, and service personnel in uniform should only salute when the banner ensign gives the order to present arms and the band plays a musical salute at point of war.
Parade! 8 turn! Run! March on the banner! Parade! General salute! Present! Come!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The banner ensign for today's parade is Lieutenant Alan Press. The banner escorts are Sergeant Simon Blizzard and Sergeant Mitchell Webster. The reviewing officer, Deputy Chief of the Army, Major General Christopher Smith, DSC AM CSC, is now arriving on parade. The reviewing officer is hosted by Officer Commanding Charlie Company, Major Darian White.
Parade! 8 turn! Come!
invite the reviewing officer to inspect the parade and band. The custom of inspecting the troops dates back to the mid-1600s, in the time of King Charles II. Its original purpose was to allow the inspecting officer to closely scrutinise each soldier's face and confirm their allegiance, but also to be ready for an attempt on his life. Today, the custom continues to confirm the readiness and state of discipline of a unit. The reviewing officer will now inspect the band. At full capacity, the Australian Army Band Kapooka consists of 26 professional soldier musicians whose versatility allows them to perform in a number of different configurations, including full band, big band, rock band, jazz group, various acoustic and instrumental ensembles, and of course the marching band you see before you today. The band has had a continuous presence at Kapooka since 1951 and proudly supports the Riverina region, as well as having the honour to assist in welcoming each and every one of Army's newest soldiers as they march out of recruit training.
Right, stand up, hey!
Today the band is led by Officer Commanding and Musical Director, Major Greg Peterson, and Band Sergeant Major, Warrant Officer Class 2, Adrian Lloyd. The parade will shortly march past in quick time. If you are able, you are requested to stand when the Governor-General's banner passes through your immediate front. Gentlemen, you are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform are to salute when the banner passes to your direct front. Please be seated once the banner has been marched past.
Parade, a turn! Don't. Parade, post order! Parade will move to the right in columns of three. Right! Parade will march past in quick time. Parade by your left. Stand by the centre. Parade! Open order! Parade! Right!
The parade will shortly advance in review order. The significance of this manoeuvre dates back to the 18th century British regiments, where it was designed to combat the tactical moves of an enemy both in attack and defence. This old battlefield manoeuvre was conducted with the colours to the centre and front, and the commander was also located. All dressing was taken from the colours, and the manoeuvre was always carried out with 2 or more ranks. In our modern ceremony, the parade will advance in review order by marching forward 15 paces at the open order. To mark the end of the manoeuvre, a general salute in the form of present arms will be conducted.
Parade will advance in review order! By the centre! Heck! Parade! General salute! Praise and hump! Parade! 8, 10! Jump! Parade! Stand at 8!
Trophies will now be awarded to the best at physical training, the most proficient with weapons, and the Baird VC MG trophy for the most outstanding soldier in the platoon.
Trophy winners! Stop! Hold! Help! Parade! Stand! Easy!
The winner of the Physical Proficiency Trophy for the best at physical training in 21 Platoon is Private Diesel Cash, Royal Australian Infantry. The winner of the Skill at Arms Trophy for Weapons Proficiency in 21 Platoon is Craftsman Benjamin Steen, Royal Australian Electrical Mechanical Engineers. The Most Outstanding Soldier Trophy is awarded to the recruit who has achieved above average results in all aspects of recruit training and has demonstrated beyond reproach the qualities of loyalty, teamwork, integrity, honour and dedication to duty. This award was named for Corporal Cameron Baird, VCMG, who marched out of Kapooka on the 18th of February 2000 and was recognised as the most outstanding soldier in his platoon, having achieved all the recruit course competencies to an excellent standard. The Baird VCMG Trophy for the most outstanding soldier in 21 Platoon is awarded to Private Jessica Dion, Royal Australian Army Ordnance Corps. In 2007, Corporal, then Lance Corporal Baird, was awarded the Medal for Gallantry whilst in action during close quarter combat in Afghanistan on Operation Slipper. In 2014, for his actions on the 22nd of June 2013, during Operation Slipper, he was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross for Australia for the most conspicuous acts of valour, extreme devotion to duty, and ultimate self-sacrifice. Throughout his career, Corporal Cameron Baird, BC, MG, displayed qualities of the highest order and were in keeping with the finest traditions of the Australian Army and the Australian Defence Force. The Wagga Legacy Shield is awarded to the section that achieves the highest results over the 9-week duration of training, culminating in their final field activity. The champion section and winner of the Wagga Legacy Shield is 3 Section. The section commander, Corporal Mulheisen, will accept the award on behalf of 3 Section. Today, the Legacy Shield is being presented by Rod Walton. In 1923, Legacy made a promise to help veterans' families carry on with their lives after the loss or injury of their loved ones. Today, Legacy supports 40,000 partners and children of veterans who gave their lives or help serving the country. The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Forgive me, I'm going to put on some sunglasses. I'm too old. I've got cataract and I can barely read my own speech. So distinguished guests, families, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, most importantly, our troops on parade. It's a privilege to review the March Out Parade of Army's newest soldiers, and it's an important occasion for all concerned. And I extend a warm welcome to the parents, relatives and friends, many of whom have travelled a long way to be here, so thank you. And I hope particularly that you like what we've done with your loved ones that you see on the parade. Now, this transformation doesn't happen by accident. The staff here are ahead of the troops you see before you. The NCOs and officers before you have insisted on the highest standards because they know one day their own lives might depend on those that they have trained. Of course, it would be remiss of me not, of course, to acknowledge the Army Band Kapooka. Your performance today is as fine as ever, so congratulations and thank you. But today particularly belongs to our soldiers on parade. Nothing better illustrates Australia's determination to defend itself than this group of soldiers. You knew of the growing potential for war when you signed up, and I suspect you also knew that this potential war might demand more of you than the wars of the recent past have demanded of people like me. By now you know very well what it means to live up to your oath. It's nothing less than a blank cheque to the Australian people to be paid with your life. You could have all opted out at some point, but you didn't. You answered the call, and it makes you a member of a very special group, and you ought to be very proud of that fact. You are evidence that young Australians will volunteer to fight for Australia and the ideas it represents. And right now that means preserving the international rules and institutions and conventions established in the aftermath of the Second World War. And these rules and institutions and conventions, like the United Nations, have underwritten the most peaceful period in human history. And they've lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. So in other words, you are now the guardians of a world order governed by rules rather than might. An order, most importantly, under increasing threat by a new combination of powerful authoritarians. There's also a lot of passion running through our country right now, and so it ought. We are, after all, a vibrant democracy. But for those of us who serve, we must do so apolitically and unapologetically. In an age of grievance politics, we are bound to curtail our own political expression, for we are charged with a more noble purpose. The American General Douglas MacArthur instructed the West Point class in 1962 in his famous speech. Through all this welter of change and development, your mission remains fixed, determined, inviolable. It is to win our wars. Everything else in your professional career is but a corollary to this vital dedication. All other public purposes, all other public projects, all other public needs, great or small, will find others for their accomplishment. But you are the ones trained to fight. Yours is the profession of arms, the will to win, the sure knowledge that in war there is no substitute for victory, that if you lose, the nation will be destroyed. The very obsession of your public service must be duty, honour, country. You now become the stewards of the national origin myth, the great legend of Anzac. You also become the stewards of a world-renowned martial tradition, earned in places like Gallipoli, Kapooka and Kapooka. It's a great privilege that carries with it national expectations of exemplary conduct and service. While our traditions that belong to all Australians, we are their guardians, their fullest expression. These traditions were born in the crucible of battle, and battle defines us. It's the independent arbiter of our stands, and it demands an enormous amount of us. To that end, you are still a work in progress. You have the necessary foundations, but you are not yet ready for battle. That moment is still to come, and your task is to keep aiming for excellence through your next school and beyond. Congratulations for what you've become. Congratulations for what you've done and you've achieved. You're now one of the proud few who have earned the title Digger and the privilege of wearing the slouch hat and the Rising Sun badge. I'm confident you will live up to it. Well done and good soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform are required to salute.
All right, present, come.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The reviewing officer will now depart the parade.
Parade 810! Jump! Alright, general salute, present! Come! Parade 810! Come!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand and remain standing as the Governor-General's banner is marched off parade. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform should only salute when the parade commander gives the order to present arms and the band plays the musical salute point of war.
March off the banner! Parade! General salute, present! Come! Escorts 810! Our party by the centre, way! Parade 810! Come!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The parade commander will hand the parade over to the parade sergeant who will march the soldiers off parade.
Parade! Stand up! Hey! Right, sergeant! Start!
It is requested that you please remain within the seating enclosure until after the band has left the parade.
Parade 810! Come! Parade! Post order! Right, promotion to the right!